Hi, and welcome to my channel. I am Firehawk the Master Shinobi, and we're going to kind of be doing a romantic um, series, kind of a branch off of of anime characters in other animes. We're gonna kind of do something similar to that in the way of let's putting anime characters from other animes together. Who would rightfully fit together, and if they were in the same universe, that they could be shipped together, obviously, and be honestly a couple, and that they would fit together in their world. And so that's kind of what we're gonna do for this episode. So obviously we have Kakashi, and Kakashi obviously is a master at jiu-jitsu. His hand signals are out of this world. They're super fast. You can almost see what he's doing. He was a great assassin and Black Ops person when he was in Abu. Very, very powerful person. So, there's a lot of people say why he's, single. Some people say that he single because of, killing Rain was too much for him, where he did kind of have a love for her, and killing her was too much. So there are people that say that he's an asexual, where it means that he's not physically, sexually attracted to anybody, but he's there for the companionship. And so some people say that. I don't know if that's true. He does love reading romance books, but that doesn't mean anything necessarily. But in this episode, let's put Kakashi with somebody. Who could Kakashi be with? From any other anime out there, who would be the right fit for Kakashi? And obviously I have figured out who would be a right fit for him, in the sense that it would be Yor. Yor would be a perfect fit for Kakashi. Obviously, we like Yor with Lloyd. I mean, I love Spy Family. It's one of my favorites. But if there was a match made out there, if there was someone made specifically for Kakashi, it'd be Yor, because she's such. I mean, she's just badass with everything. She's a great assassin. She does everything. So she could definitely, they could definitely challenge each other and fight hand right back, right alongside each other, and not have to worry about the other one getting hurt or whatever. They don't have to protect each other. They can just be together. And that's kind of who I feel would fit perfectly with Kakashi. If they were in the same universe together. Obviously, I do like Spy Family, and I do like Lloyd and Yor together, obviously. But for this series, and Levi. Obviously, Levi is, obviously relationships don't work out in Attack on Titan. They always end up in tragedy. But Levi is definitely one of my favorite characters from Attack on Titan, because he's just, oh my gosh, he's just a force to be reckoned with. What can you say about Levi? So you gotta find someone. Obviously he's very big on the scouts. He's very big on his duty, and things like that. So, you gotta find someone that would fit in with Levi. With Captain Levi. And I feel like for him, the perfect match, is someone that can relate to him and that he can relate to as well. And so with that said, obviously this is his perfect match is Lieutenant Hawkeye. She is all about duty. She's a great, she doesn't back down. They both don't back down. They'll fight to the end. They don't care how many people have to fight. They'll fight, right? They'll take them all down. And so now he can fight alongside someone that is just as badass as he is. So they would be perfect together. Perfect relationship. Perfect fighting soldiers. Both of them would be awesome. And if, like I said, if you had them together, come Come on now. Don't tell me that you don't think that would be great in either universe. I mean, she could be such a badass in the Attack on Titan universe, and he could be a badass, obviously, and Full Metal Alchemist, obviously. So that's that couple. The next one, obviously, we're gonna who could Zoro be with? You know, there's not. Zoro is such a good, such to me. I don't think there's a better swordsman in all of anime. I don't think anybody is a better swordsman than him. I think he's the top when it comes to swords. Obviously, I'm partial. I do love Zoro very, very much, and I think that swords are what gets him. So he can't obviously be with anybody that doesn't respect swords or that isn't a swordsman themselves. They have to be some kind of person that uses swords. They have to be a sword user, obviously. So, with that said, I think that the perfect match for Zoro is obviously the Love Harasha herself, because she has such a unique sword that is one of a kind. I mean, it's almost like a whip, but then it goes back in like a straight sword. I mean, she has such an ability with it, and she is such a great sword user herself. And I just feel like that's someone that he could respect, because he's a great swordsman, and this sword would appeal to him. He would be like, what in the world kind of sword is that? That's how they would connect over the swords, and she would respect him because of his sword style. But all she wants to do is be loved anyways. So if he actually shows her love, takes care of her, boom, they'd be a great couple together. So I mean, like I said, personally, I think those two would make an amazing couple in either universe too. It doesn't matter. I mean, Zoro and Demon Slayer. I mean, boom. He definitely finished it off, and then if he gets a breathing style, I mean, he'd just be unstoppable, and she would be amazing in One Piece. Speaking of One Piece, the next couple that I have obviously is they're very similar in a way. That's why I feel like they would be good together, and that'd be Ace and Itachi. And I know some people will be like, "Oh no!" I mean, there are a lot of similarities. Obviously, they both are big on their brothers. You know, they're both big brothers. They both care about their brothers very, very much, and they're great fighters. But I think, obviously, in the series, obviously they both die as well. So I mean, there's a lot of things that they're similar on, but to me, I just feel like they would complement each other, and they could get along for those reasons, those similarities that they care about, that would give them a reason to get along. And so I'm just saying that I think Ace and Itachi would be an amazing couple. They'd be amazing. They'd be able to fight in both. I mean, obviously, if they were in One Piece together, oh my gosh. And then obviously if they were in Naruto together, I mean, man, I mean, they'd be unstoppable. Be a great couple for sure. So that's next one, obviously, that I think would be great together from other animes. Obviously, I love Power very much. I love Chainsaw Man. I love Power. She's my girl. I love her very much. And so who would be good with Power? Obviously, Power is very crazy. She's a crazy personality. She's very straightforward. She says what she means. She's not, afraid to do whatever, and she doesn't really necessarily care about anyone or anything other than her cat. So, but like I said, she does kind of have a friendship later, down the line with Deji. But someone that'd be perfect for her in the same instance that he is so much like her is that, for me, is Todo. Todo is so much, he's straightforward, he's straight to the point, he says what he means, he's a great fighter, doesn't necessarily always get along with people, and doesn't always seem to care about much, in a sense. But he does like to ask people that his one question, what kind of girl they like, and he can respect you by your answer, obviously. And so Power would fit into that class, obviously, of his type of girl. And like I said, they'd be scary together, by the way, too. Like, fighting together and just being alongside each other, they'd be scary in either universe. In either universe, it doesn't matter if they're in Chainsaw Man universe or Jujutsu Kaisen. Power and Jujutsu Kaisen, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I would love to see it, though. I definitely would love to see it. So these are my couples that I have from other animes that I think would be good together. I think they would be great couples, amazing couples together, and that they would fight amazingly in any universe that they would put in. But if they were together, I mean, they'd be unstoppable. And that's really what you want out of a relationship, right? Someone that complements you, that makes you better. I mean, isn't that what you want? For sure. So please go ahead and tell me what your thoughts are. Definitely like and subscribe. Thank you, everyone who is subscribed. I really do appreciate it. And thank you for watching. I appreciate it very, very much. And join me next time right here.